Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires Ice and Fire. Today we're back on the road to C25 and we are in the road to C25 castle. It's been at C20 for the past 3 weeks and I was finally in the position to upgrade it to C21 today. Now usually I would like to do the videos and the upgrades as live, but unfortunately my microphone failed when I did the previous recording. So I have already upgraded the road to C25 castle to C21. So we can see it here that it's got its nice gold roof, well half gold roof, and it's slowly catching up with Pond Farm 6 and Pond Farm 7 that are at C22. So I'm hoping that it will take a few weeks, couple of weeks to get it up to C22. Let's talk about what I did to get this upgrade ready. So first off is the really important thing is storage buildings. How much capacity do you want to upgrade them to? Because they do require a lot of resources. To upgrade Iron Storage 2 to level 10, it costs 48 million lumber, which is a significant amount when you're at this lower stage in the game. But I did push through and do it. That's why it has taken me 3 weeks to upgrade the account from C20 to C21. So I'm now up to Iron Storage 3 level 1, and that's giving me 31.5 million capacity in my storage, and I required 28 million iron to do the C21 upgrade. For my lumber storage, similar level, lumber storage 3 level 1, which is giving me 66.5 million total storage of my lumber. The reason I did that was so that I would have the capacity to do this upgrade, which required 48 million for Iron Storage 2 level 10. And then on to food. At the moment, Food Storage 2 is at level 9, and that was giving me 22.5 million storage capacity on my food, which only required 19 million for the upgrade. So I wasn't having to use any gems for any of those 3 resources. I had enough in stock and the capacity in my storage to do the upgrade with the storage that I had available. Food Storage 2, because it requires so much iron, and it needs marble as well, I've held off doing any additional upgrades at this point just because it costs so much. Marble, I held off doing any additional upgrades beyond Marble Storage 2 level 8. The reason for that was it did require another 30 million lumber to do this upgrade, and because I used so much lumber on my iron upgrade, I thought that was more important. At the end of the day, iron is the most expensive resource to use in terms of, if you're going to cover any deficit with gems, it will cost you more gems to do it with iron. So that was my kind of thinking. Plus also Marble Storage does require iron for the upgrade. So that's where I was at with my storages. I also needed, I think it was 17 million gold, which I had plenty of. I've got 28 million left after the upgrade, and you needed about 2.4 million charcoal, I think it was. Again, I had the storage capacity for that. I didn't need to use gems, and I only actually ended up using, with the speed ups and the deficit on the marble, I just needed about 13,000 gems for the upgrade. And of course I got some back from the hourly reward, which gave, so I only actually used 9,000 in effect. So I've still got 84,000. In terms of the new buildings that I received, you only get at this point 1 distillery, and of course you get 1 farm. So nothing that exciting on the C21 upgrade in that regard. In terms of upgrade requirements for C22, so what are going to be our targets and requirements going forward? We need a mint at level 21 and a tavern at level 21. Those are both going to require a house to hit level 21. So that is going to cost you 910,000 gold, 5 million food, and 1.7 million marble for the house. And then for the tavern, it's going to be expensive, 8.7 million gold, 7.2 million food, and 12 million marble, which is pretty considerable. And for the mint, again, you need that house at level 21, and then 360,000 charcoal, that's fine, but another 3.8 million marble. So then, this upgrade from C21 to C22 is quite marble intensive. The reason for that is if you look at this third requirement, it's 210,000 population. Currently, I've got my population at 171,000. That's with 1 house at C20. Level 20, and then my other 5 houses I think are level 19. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do some upgrades to those, and upgrading the houses from 19 to 20, that's going to cost me 3.1 million food and 1 million marble. So the food will be fine. I've got a fair amount in stock now, nearly 70 million, but marble, I'm down to 4 million after the upgrade. I'm going to need to get my troops gathering quite a bit of marble going forward. What else am I going to be focusing on? Well, I still want to be pushing my zone commemoration research. That's really important. You can see I'm at 27%. We've got research day tomorrow. I've been working through this section, trying to complete it. I'm doing a little bit of the left-hand side ahead of the right because of this load increase that it gives you during Clash of Province, which is beneficial for your gathering. So I have been doing that, and I have about 2,700 medals to spend tomorrow. So that'll give me a few segments that I can do on my zone com. You really want to get up to the super rewards section as quickly as you can, because this unlocks the 7th to 9th rewards chests on the daily Clash of Province rewards. Currently, like for today with the upgrade, I'm now on to the second page of the rewards. So I've hit 4th chest, and on gathering day, so I choose gathering for every Sunday, and also obviously you've got gathering on Monday on normal Clash of Province weeks. And I'm already hitting the 6th chest on those days, which has given me a nice set of obviously gems, courage medals, and resources all coming back into the account. So that is good, but I am actually able to beat the target for the 6th chest. So I'm losing out by not pushing my zone com, and that's why it is really important, guys, in this stage of the game that you focus a lot of your attention onto zone com. And for instance, in the bar at the token shop, you want to be trying to get these packages. So whatever tokens you pick up, you want to be using the 15 tokens giving you 50 courage medals. That is a really good option. That's going to, the more courage medals you can get, the quicker to get zone commemoration finished, the better it is for your account. Because once you get this zone commemoration finished, then you will pick up the one more reward, which is going to give you double the rewards from your 9 chests every day, and that is really, really important. You've heard me talk about zone commemoration many times, and that is why it is so important. What am I going to need to focus on for the C22 upgrade? Well, you can see here as well. Let's have a look at the other requirements. 21 million gold, 28 million food, 28 million lumber, 2.4 million charcoal, that's fine. 57 million marble, and 42 million on the iron. So I'm okay in terms of my storage capacity for the lumber. That's not an issue. I will have to do at least 2 upgrades for both food, lumber, and iron, which is going to cost me a considerable amount of resources, and that's going to be the toughest thing in the next couple of weeks, just to get those storage upgrades done. To help me do that, you can see I have a bigger buffer of gems than I thought I was going to have at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest my gems into some scavenger reward chests, which you can get at the store. So if you go to store and other, and then the epic scavenger chest, it costs 1,200 gems per chest, but it gives you the chance to obtain between 1 and 3 scavenger materials. So if we just buy 1, then it gets put in your items section here, and then if you use, okay, I just got 1 tanned leather there, but it is possible to get any of the 4 scavenger materials, and you can get up to 3 purple materials per chest. And what you want to then be doing is trying to craft as much scavenger gear as you can. If you can get like a full set or 2 sets, that's going to be beneficial. Even if you just do purple, it's going to make a difference. If you look at, for instance, on iron, purple boots is going to give you 15% extra gathering payload and speed, which is going to help. You're getting with the pickaxe, that's going to give you extra food, payload, and speed, even though you probably don't want to be doing food, so it's not so important. The straw hat though is for marble, so I would definitely suggest you want to be focusing on that. And then if you look down further, if you can get enough rare materials, then you can get the Scavenger's Amulet, which is going to increase your gathering speed by another 20%, extra resources by 25%, and then the Lantern as well. That's going to give you another 20% on your gathering speed and on your increasing your extra resources you can gather, effectively increasing your load. In the blacksmith, you want to be focusing on the materials that you craft, being this linen, which is the rare material for a scavenger gear. it's if you're collecting those purple epic chests, it's more likely you're going to get the other three elements: lumber, plate, tanned leather, and threads. They're called the common materials. So that's how you can pick up those. And then if you do just constantly have linen crafting in your blacksmith to build up your number of linen, you can see I've got my blacksmith now at level 6. I just wanted to get it there to increase those extra crafting slots, so that I can at least craft 4 of those linens at a time without having to constantly check back on the account. And that's where I'm really at, guys. I think I might do a couple more upgrades on my training grounds to increase my troop count, so that again that would increase the load on the legions. And I'm happy. Obviously, once you get to C22, you can unlock T8 troops as well. For me, if you were developing your own account, you're going to focus a lot more resources on these 3 buildings, on the barracks, archery, and on the stables, because you want to be upgrading to probably T7 troops at this point. For the purpose of this account, I'm just trying to show you how you can upgrade to C25, what the requirements are. So I'm not kind of focusing on a lot of buildings, like for instance the Dragon Shout Temple, Lair and Dragon Slayer. Really, again, in a normal account, you want to be getting these upgraded as much as you can, so you can benefit from the improved black dragons and have more bolts from the Dragon Slayer in your account to protect you against Dragon Shouts. You'd be wanting to invest more in your medical tents to increase their capacity, the encampments to increase the number of troops you train. Where you probably would be at a similar level is what I've done with my resource buildings. You can see my iron mines, most of them I have invested a lot in those, getting them to level 20. Same with my lumber yards, and for the quarries I've invested quite a bit into those to upgrade them to reasonable levels, and with the mints as well. And then with the storage facilities, I've been pushing that. Plus the Farmers Guild, I've got it at level 14 because it gives me a nice boost with the bountiful harvest income twice a day, plus it improves your gathering speed and your troop load. So that is all benefiting to, generating as many resources in your account as you can. So there we go, guys. That is the road to C21, the road to C25's C21 upgrade. Sorry I couldn't show it to you live. I could have posted a video of me talking with no sound, but I don't think everyone would have been very impressed with that. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you are enjoying the Road to C25 series, please do give a like, and I would be really interested to hear your comments of how you're doing and how you're developing your accounts at this level. And of course, if this is one of the first videos that you've seen on my channel, why not click on that subscribe and ring the bell so you can get notifications whenever I'm dropping videos on the channel, which is daily. And if you could please share my channel in my Alliance chat, in your Alliance chat, Province chat, and through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game, that would be really appreciated. Thank you so much for all the support so far. Just past 4,000 subscribers at the weekend. So I really want to push on now to that next big milestone, which is 5,000 subscribers. So if you could help me get there, guys, that would be absolutely fantastic. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.